Meet Martha, a retired teacher who finds an abandoned child in her neighborhood and decides to take her in, leading to a journey of love, resilience, and unexpected connections. Martha Johnson had spent her life dedicated to teaching. After retiring, she found solace in her quiet suburban home, surrounded by memories of her students and the joy of molding young minds. Her days were filled with reading, gardening, and occasional visits from former students who cherished her warmth and wisdom. One chilly autumn evening, as Martha returned from her daily walk, she noticed a small figure huddled on her porch. Approaching cautiously, she discovered a little girl, no older than 7, with tear-streaked cheeks and a tattered backpack. The girl looked up with wide, frightened eyes. "Are you lost, dear?" Martha asked softly. The girl shook her head, her voice barely a whisper. "No, ma'am, my mommy, she left me here." Martha's heart ached with a mix of shock and compassion. She gently took the girl's hand and led her inside, wrapping her in a warm blanket. "Let's get you something to eat and drink. You must be cold and hungry." "Nina, is it?" The girl nodded, her eyes never leaving Martha's face. "Thank you, ma'am." Martha prepared a simple meal of soup and toast, humming a familiar lullaby to calm the child. As they ate, Martha learned that Nina's mother had been struggling with addiction and had left her daughter on the porch, hoping Martha would take her in. The twist of fate left Martha feeling a mix of sadness and determination. She decided then that she would do everything in her power to help Nina. The following days were a whirlwind of activity. Martha contacted social services, ensuring Nina's safety and legal guardianship. She also reached out to former colleagues who had experience with similar cases, seeking advice on how to best support Nina emotionally and educationally. Meanwhile, Nina began to adapt to her new environment. She was a quiet, observant child, but her eyes held a depth of understanding beyond her years. Martha noticed Nina's love for drawing and encouraged her to explore this talent. Together, they spent hours in the garden, sketching the changing colors of the leaves and the creatures that visited their little sanctuary. As the weeks passed, Martha and Nina formed an unbreakable bond. Martha found a renewed sense of purpose, her heart swelling with love for the little girl who had entered her life so unexpectedly. Nina, in turn, blossomed under Martha's care, her laughter filling the house and her artwork adorning the walls. One evening, as they sat by the fireplace, Nina looked up at Martha with a soft smile. "Thank you, Martha," she said, "for everything." Martha's eyes welled up with tears of joy and gratitude. "You're welcome, dear," she replied, pulling Nina into a warm embrace. "We're a family now, you and I." That night, as Martha watched Nina sleep, she realized that sometimes, the most beautiful connections come from the most unexpected places. What started as a chance encounter on a chilly autumn evening had transformed into a journey of love, resilience, and the power of compassion. Martha Johnson, the retired teacher, had found her new purpose in life, and Nina, the abandoned child, had found a home filled with love and warmth.